Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So as expected, we got Gazelle back at 3. So let's take a look. Salamangreat for the TCG with our upcoming ban list September 25, if I'm not mistaken. So it should be legal for Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund is the week after. So this is definitely a meta contender simply because, I mean, the deck is so consistent, especially going first. The how do you say it? Like potentially going second, it might be something different. But I mean, look at this. You're playing 6 like superb starters, both Gazelle and Salamangreat of Fire. I feel still a 3-up for, at least I wasn't playing it in my previous build some time ago, a couple of weeks ago, but card is fantastic. What else? Signet Mining. Do we still need to main deck that? I feel so, because it could potentially discard something, set up Spinny or Foxy or whatever in the graveyard for more extending plays through hand traps. Let's say if your circle gets negated. So I think so. Because again, a discard is fine. And it just increases the consistency of the deck. Problem though is still draw. And that makes me think that this deck might actually benefit the main decking crossout in the main deck, simply because the deck is already main decking a lot of hand traps. Looking at Troll, potential Veiler has been going in and out, Imperns, Nips maybe. Currently Nip at 3, but I mean, kinda depends. You still see Pearly, like Unchained as well, obviously are the two top decks. And want to try out against Kashtira, because again they lost a Rise Heart, that's a lot of power. Going second, the deck feels kind of awkward. Looking at Kashtira, like going first also, because again no Rise Heart. So it's just a super annoying deck. It's still consistent because of all the searches, Theosis and etc. But it's not the same. It's not the same without a Rise Heart. So I'm not so sure if pure Kashtira will survive this, at least at the highest level, right? Let's say you go to a YCS, should you prepare for Kashtira? I doubt it. If you take a look at, Pearly that's untouched. I was expecting Pearly to get hit, looking at Sleepy Mary for example. But not the case. And same for Unchained. It's like a super consistent deck, which, it took the previous YCSs by storm. And again, that won't change. So those are, I feel, the decks to beat, looking at Pearly and Unchained, right? But Salamangreat is still there. So let's see, going second. Like other options in the main deck, like Talons, Thrust might also be there. What else? Cards in my potential side deck. Yeah, Crossout, we already talked about Crossout. I'm not so sure about Nip. I mean, it's still early forward. It's an iffy one, depends. I mean, you know how it goes with Nip, right? If people expect it like now, people expect that they won't play into it or commit into Nip, as one of the replays shows, and then it's kind of awkward. Nip is of course much better when your opponent is not expecting it. So I can still recover from this thanks to Heat Soul, and now I can just, I'm just going to leave the token in defense, right? It's against Kashtira, and the token sitting at 6k defense but 0 attack, so what is it going to do? And I mean, Kashtira with that weak monster on field cannot really play. Lock myself into Fire with Salamangreat of Fire. Now I should be able to go for game, I think. Or am I going to establish? Because again, I locked myself into Fire, so no access code. Oh yeah, something different. I've seen builds without update jammer. And that's a thing. I could see myself drop, and that sounds kind of strange, right? Drop update jammer from the extra deck for something else. But I'm not so sure. I mean, going second, either way the deck loses to Nip. You're always going to commit with access code talk or OTK. So I still think I would definitely main deck update jammer, but it's in the back of my mind. Maybe drop it from the extra deck. Oh yeah, something different compared to my previous build is Parallax Seed. Parallax Seed, it's again one of those cards that comes with a higher reward. Again, like 1 card link into Baguska. I've never summoned Baguska here in these replays, but before with like Tiger is not on the main deck, Tiger is an option, and Parallax Seed, going for Baguska is much more powerful. Thing is that first of all, it's opens up the chances that you will get nipped, or you could get nipped. Plus, like stuff like Imperm and Book of Moon are so popular nowadays that I'm not so sure if it's really worth it anymore. Anyway, so going second, attacking or going into a full board, like a weakish board thanks to my hand traps. And let's see, Weasel, no, it's Weasel? It's Weasel, the level 3 one. Yeah, Tiger is the level 6 one, you know, level, or at least level 4, right? So let's see. This should probably be... Okay, Nip, okay, that's fine. This is the best Salamangreat end board, Nibiru token in defense position, and that's just a disgusting top deck. And that's the thing with Kashtira, even though they lost a Rise Heart, everything from the... No, okay, Unicorn at 2, but for that, everything else is at 3, right? Like, the deck is still mind-blowingly consistent. The thing is that it lasts its you know, shenanigans card being a Rise Heart. So this is more than enough, so lost this one. So again, you know, just playing against Kashtira game after game. Draw phase, I think you use... No, main phase, because of talents, yeah, just in case. If there's indeed an Ash, draw and, you know, 3 Gazelle, always nice. So drop one of the Gazelles. Set up, let me think, what was... Probably Spinny. Spinny, well, nah, you know, probably just Spinny and go for Jaguar, at least, you know, horse into Jaguar. So anyway, Sunlight Wolf with a double set, that's okay-ish, because again, give your opponent that useless monster. Sure, it's a potential Donner play, but I mean, put Kashtira on the draw, it's so strong. Plus Ash in hand for Theosis. Again, this should be my duel, I think so, right? Only 3 cards left and still many interruptions left. Plus Rage, yeah, Rage gets rid of, what is it, the level 4. And the continuous spell, yep. So this should be my duel. I probably should have gone for, like, you know, update Jammer into access code right for double attack, etc. But, I mean, it just doesn't really matter too much. So, like, in hindsight, or, how do you say it, like for the deck list, I think... I've already seen like the interest in Salamangreat of Fire, which was kind of easy to get before the list got revealed, but I'm not so sure if it's still easy to get. We'll try to check that after the video, but I mean, this doesn't really matter, right? Like, what is it? The field spell doesn't really... I probably should have kept the reward just in case of evenly matched. Speaking of evenly matched, should Salamangreat main deck that one? I'm not so sure. Probably not. For now, side deck. Last one going second, and there is the Nip. I think that that's this duel. I mean, okay, Nip is cool if they commit. If they commit, it's GG. But they won't. Okay, I was also playing decking, or you know, main decking playing Call by the Grave in the main deck. It's an iffy one. I guess early format it might be okay. Call by next to Cross Out maybe. And yeah, wasn't able to use Nip, and now it's just attack into multiple interruptions. We see Call by, we see, I think, Imperm set, Ash in hand, and then, oh, this is like also devastating, I guess. Unicorn and Fenrir, both, you know, banish face down, so that triggers like maybe 1 or 2 Shangri-La. And, you know, Unicorn hitting those extra deck cards, and that's a big one, you know, go for that Salamangreat Link 4. Sure, short sets. The deck is just super consistent now, triple Gazelle, triple Salamangreat of Fire, triple Circle, the deck feels at full power. But it needs to, you know, make some small tweaks here and there, so feedback is definitely appreciated. Okay, guys, that's it, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Please do so. Peace.